out because it's my first live stream. Not sure what I'm up to here. Just want to try something different, and I feel like I'm kind of higher. So I could probably see it in my thing here. All right. Okay. Let's see. Trying to figure this out. Thank you so much, YouTube, for keeping me in alignment, grounded. Here we go. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Just trying a live stream, different kind of format. And I just wanted to talk about full moon energy. So much things that's going on in our collective. So let's create a sacred space with my beautiful angel. I love this candle angel holder. Okay. So probably nobody's seeing me, but it's okay. I'm just gonna go forward. What's going on in our planets? Full moon in Cancer. So full moon in Cancer is like this home. It's about feeling about yourself, your creations, feeling at home in your existence. So when we're tapping into the full moon, we're also looking at the sun, where the sun is in Capricorn. And right now, Pluto, the planet of transformation, is in Capricorn. So that, is also about transformation. And Capricorn is your values, your ambition, practicality, earth, your grounding. So there's a lot of energies that are asking us to go into hibernation, like really reflecting and fine-tuning your creations, so then you will be grounded to what is meaningful, what is important in your life right now. So here I am on a Sunday morning. My flourish. Let's flourish together. This is how I feel like all these healing components. It really is about simplicity, about getting connected to Mother Earth, and also being open to the cosmos. Like, like taking care of plants like this, it's so beautiful. And then I put her on about kindness. Do all things with kindness. So like really connecting, communicating with the plants. And that's how I feel about being at home. Like creating your sacred space, your home with the plants, with these beings, communicating, receiving energies from the Mother Earth, from Mother Kuan Yin. This is Mother Kuan Yin. She's been with me for a long time. And Mother Kuan Yin is about compassion. Compassion, right? So she stayed in the realm of the world to assist us in our suffering. Like her vase right here, she asks the humans to give her sorrow, to give your sorrows and suffering, and she puts it in the vessel. It's like your tears, right? When you're when you lost your loved one and you're healing your heart, your brokenness, Mother Kuan Yin, call on her as your assist, your mentor, your assist, you're receiving assistance from the energies of Mother Kuan Yin. And this is like a divine mother emanation. So because we have this different um, mothers like Durga, Mother Mary, right? And your own mother archetype. Like for me, I have four children. Well, now I have three children, right? Because as a mother, we're always caring and wanting to assist our connection um, with others, with our relationships, healing. As a mother, we are healers. You know, we feel the pain of our children when they're going through dark night of the soul. But also as a mother, I was doing healing with one of my favorite people yesterday, and I recognize guilt is huge. And women, mothers, are unconscious that they're holding this in their own existence, like their own consciousness. So to help us mothers to release the shame or any guilt that you are unconsciously or consciously holding, these emotions are not helping our collective, our children, our own self, because guilt and shame is so low in the map of consciousness, in the vibration of ascension, and that we want to release those disempowering emotions. And how to heal this type of wounds from mothers is to forgive yourself. Really, opening your heart and your mind to totally surrender that you have done your best. Because when you recognize that this is a journey, it is a process. It's not about your mistakes and that you never recognize, like you have to recognize and acknowledge, of course, your mistakes in order for you to move forward. So you can align to the high vibrations of love, self care. So if your children, let me just go move again. So if your children are going through sickness and they've been holding that energy since they were children, and you seem to take that responsibility or burden that you weren't able to help your children or provide for them, however it manifests like abandonment. For example, when I was taking care of my children around, I'm not sure what year is this, but so yeah, 1992. So my daughter was only 2 years old, turning two, so she's around 17 months. So there was a huge shift in my marriage, my relationship. So we had to go home to Philippines, to assist my father-in-law's stroke. And so that was a big decision for me because I just graduated my nursing, and I consulted my mother. So I asked my mom, what should I do? Like my ex-husband doesn't want to come back here in Canada. So my mother told me, if you want to save your marriage, you have to be together. So I thought of that, and I released, the need for success or doing my school, right? Like I just graduated. So when I brought the children to Manila, my son Theo was only probably around 8, and Tiffany was 2. After spending like a few months there, I realized I don't feel I'm home. There was something off with my life. I wasn't getting along with my mother-in-law, and we didn't it felt like I was uprooted because I've been in Vancouver for a long time. So when I went to Manila and I didn't have that home, I felt off. And I went to church daily. That's all I did. And I ate halo halo. I felt like, you know, I am so used to working, creating in my home. I had a maid, I had a driver. I had nothing to do. I felt like, man, what's here to do? I didn't feel like I have a purpose in Manila. So I decided to come back. And during that journey, I was literally pregnant, which I wasn't aware. So Tristan, my fourth child, I was pregnant, and I started my nursing. So I'm just sharing my personal life about home and how, as a mother, you can help yourself. So when I came back here, I was alone. I am rebuilding a home, and all in top on top of that, I was pregnant. So my beautiful soul sister Lalaine helped me. I lived with them, and out of the blue, I was doing a one-on-one, like a home care. And during breakfast time, I still vividly remember I was preparing her uh, breakfast. My patient was having, like, she had cancer, and all I have to do is prepare the breakfast and just like really babysitting one on one. And I opened the newspapers in the table, and there we go. New Vista was hiring. So I went to an interview, and I got hired that the same day. It's so amazing. And I've been at home with New Vista for 30 years. So I really have this quality of dedication, commitment, and groundedness. Like when I'm cold, I truly believe in being grounded and at home with the people around me, with my environment. And that's how I thrive. And so let's go to the perception of my children. I didn't realize how devastating that incident, that leaving my children, can create a rift, even though I'm thinking of our future because of um, just because I couldn't feel at home in Manila. So through all the years, my children had abandonment issues. And of course, because of that, right? And my inner child was also abandoned because I had an alcoholic father, and alcoholism creates the the void of emotional intimacy to any children of alcoholics. So unconsciously, I created that bonding, that karmic bondage of abandonment with my children. Now, in order for us to heal this karma, we had to go deep within our our soul's journey. And that is when Akashic Records came to my consciousness, and how I was able to go into my heart, my mind, my multi-dimensional self, to help me release abandonment and to truly ask for forgiveness. So forgiveness is an important step into healing. So if we have not forgiven those people that have hurt us, then we are not able to release these toxins. So it's like a snake that bit us, and the snake is gone and dead, and we're still holding that venom inside of us. So this Akashic Records journey, this tool that I'm teaching, is literally from the heart. Like, you can't be an Akashic Records reader or healer if you haven't done the work of forgiveness. So the mother is asking us, as the full moon highlights in our deep, deep emotions that were buried in our DNA, in our ancestors, our mothers, grandmothers, great grandmothers. This is a lineage, this is a link that we need to cut, clear, and release back to the core of Mother Earth and to the source of light. So then we can have a full circle of our auric field, our bioethereal field, our crystalline fields, and holographic matrix. So we are a hologram, kind of like this beautiful tapestry, because we get stuck in the physical, and unconsciously we are unable to receive the true essence, our divine self, our divinity, because of the third eye chakra. So the third eye chakra needs a lot of activation and clearing, decalcification, right? Like our pineal gland. So I feel like, the fluoride in our water, in our system, there's so much of that in our chemicals that if we can decrease the use of fluoride to decalcify our pineal gland, we can balance our feminine and masculine energies. So the feminine and masculine energies are all within us. So it's like the yin yang. And so it's like two polar opposites, right? So the sun and the moon helps us in balancing our energy fields. So the moon becomes our barometer, our direction on what's going on in our emotional body. And when we go in alignment with the lunation, we are tapping into our ancestors, the way they were capturing it's so organic. They were, when there were no buildings. And I remember when I was a young child growing up in Manila, I would look at the constellations every night. I would go out and in so much joy to see the stars. And my mother used to tell me I wouldn't sleep if I don't see the stars. That's how connected I am to the stars, because we are star seeds. We came from that lineage, and we have volunteered to come back to Mother Earth, to come to Earth. Some of us have no recollections of living here, and those are like, a lot of indigo children, like they're the belief busters, like they don't believe in the finances, the economy, the government, how they handled the manipulation and production. That's why we have all this imbalance, rich, middle and poor. Like, where did that came from, right? It came from greed, manipulation, the elites, and all of that is part of our collective unconscious. So in the age of Aquarian, this is the age of awakening and revelation, surprise, radical transformation. That's what this golden age is about. And so don't be surprised if all of this, you know, distortion, chaos is around us. I had a chapter about chaos in Cosmic Soul. That's the book that I use to teach Akashic Records students. Chaos is actually about conflicts. The conflicts are arising because you're awakening to your true self. So then our vessel needs to be pure, because love and light cannot enter your vessel if you have a lot of toxic energies from the past, from here, and from the you're co-creating this future timeline here as an ascended master or as a guardian watcher. Your angelic DNA is being activated, recalibrated. That's why, when you're dreaming and you're receiving a lot of I think I was seeing a message. I'm not sure. Let's see how this one works. All messages are visible. Not really. Okay, so we are here to remember. Remembering who we were and what we are here to do. As a collective, we are here to anchor back the Lemurian, the Atlantean timelines where it was paradise, highly intelligent technology, right? And it reminds me of this master healing. So tapping into the Akashic records will help you to see the bigger picture of your life, so you don't get stuck in the victim consciousness, and how you can clear, release, and bring in a new template for the new generations and for your life. As a grandmother, I feel I have this huge responsibility, that as I am here alive in this physical body, I'm able to help my grandchildren to become fully conscious of their birthright, their divine heritage, their cosmic ray of light. And that's why I'm here. I'm here as as a messenger of how I am able to rewrite the records of my incarnation, of my lineage, and the karma that were holding my DNA. And so I'm inviting you to read the book 9 Weeks Karma Clearing and do your 9 weeks purification. I actually did 9 months with these beautiful teachings. And those masters are channeling through me, through us, so we can remember, we can activate, recalibrate our own DNA. And if you're going through the dark night of the soul, there are a lot of teachers and ascended masters and beloved avatars that are here to assist you. So I am so connected to Saint Germain and the Violet Flame. So last night I was teaching 15 beautiful beings from the Philippines. And I felt so honored, you know, to be able to share this to my own country peeps. I feel like I'm giving back to the land where I was born, and that um, I'm able to you know to feel, you know, that I have contributed to the DNA, the ancestors of the Lemurians. It feels like I am a Lemurian mother, grandmother, now like a grandmother, a young grandmother. Yeah, so that's the home. That's the full moon in Cancer. Full moon in Cancer. Having that amazing reflection, hibernation, Mercury in retrograde. These are the signs that we need to be in tune with ourselves, having time with just being you in your sanctuary, helping others through Zoom. You know, the blessings of this 2 years of feeling like in a jail. The blessing is there's no way out. You have to go in. So the masters literally are helping us to go in, dive deep to transform. So the phoenix burnt, right, in the ashes to rise up and connect to your freedom. So freedom is huge. You can free yourself from any karma, any old patterns of relationship, and you can feel the love that is you deserving. You are deserving of all these amazing blessings, the divine grace, abundance, creativity, joy, inner peace, love. All of these are blessings in this amazing, beautiful energy of Cancer. Okay, so I think I want to say a prayer for all of us. I don't have my gadgets here, but I'm I wanted to do a Tibetan. Why not? Okay, let's see if I could get that. Yes. And you want to see my cat? Cat's right there. Sleeping. And that's my companion, my beautiful Gaia. Gaia. And Anubis is here. Beautiful tulips, the sign of spring. And that's my beautiful sun, Archangel Michael and the Merkaba. This is the painting of my daughter, Tiffany, when She was creating her thesis, her master's degree. And there's Buddha. So all of these beautiful beings around me, that's how I live my life. Very simple. And of course, let's see. I'm going to do so you can close your eyes and take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. The deep breath is from your diaphragm. And exhale. Take another deep breath. Hold it for 4 seconds. Exhale. Releasing and letting go of any tensions of the day. We call upon Archangel Metatron to open the stellar gateway, the cosmic diamond portal in the celeste. Visualize this diamond portal with 144 seraphims, the highest order of the angels, around our crown chakra, stellar chakra. Feel that vibration and activations from the seraphims. And we ask the Elohims, prime creators, activate our pineal gland with the sevenfold flame of the mighty seven Elohim. Elohim Hercules, Elohim of purity, Elohim Orion, Elohim Cyclopeia, Elohim Cassiopeia, Elohim of peace, Elohim Arcturus, and the galactic beings of light, the Pleiadians, Sirians, Arcturus, Orions, the Zolkins, Andromedans, and our ancient ancestors, Lyrans, Lemurians, Atlanteans, and all the planets in our solar system, the galaxies, the Milky Way, and other universes, and other galaxies. Beloved beings of light, we are here to support you, to bring you in remembrance of your galactic blueprints as an embodiment of the collective rising. You are receiving downloads of activations, higher frequencies of light. As you activate your Merkaba in your astral travel, creating this protective filter to allow you to be centered, navigating through this tumultuous challenges. The higher frequencies that are here around you, within you, above you, behind you, below you, are the multiple frequencies of light to enhance, enable your memory bank connecting to the universal data. The tipping point that is happening in the collective is quite an interesting metaphor, like a seesaw. I'm seeing a seesaw going back and forth, going up and down. This is where we are, and it's like a mind game, a play. But if you can see it as a play, as when you were children in the playground having that seesaw ride, you will be able to navigate with joy and not affected with where these vibrations are taking you, because your mastery is within your soul. In order for your collective to consciously rise and raise the vibration, the mastery has to happen within. Nobody else. This is not about saving, but guiding others as you master your own self. The divine perfection is within. You are already perfect in your soul essence. Your soul fractals are all here, anchoring back into your body, in your soul's hologram, to create this cosmic egg, this luminous, radiant light that you are. So you can remember that all the things that is happening around you is your alchemy project. You are turning lead into gold, so your perception has to go in and refine through forgiveness. For example, you're working with a person and the person is lazy and not able to help you. Letting go and release of expectation, letting go of control, letting go of ego, and go back into the stillness of your heart. Compassion, sending compassion to that person that is taking advantage of you. Because karma is going to pay for the other person. It is not you. You're being challenged to see. Okay? And when you have rewired the story and you have taken the higher path, you are at home with your body as a galactic god or goddess. So in this few weeks that is happening in Mercury retrograde, your communication will be lagging and no signing of contracts, agreements. So you are in alignment to the flow of the energies. As the moon is in conjunction with the sun in Capricorn, Pluto, the transformational planet, is in Capricorn right now. So that is helping you to transform what is the meaning of your life, what matters most, focusing on time, energy, which is your legacy, which is your life. Do not be distracted or scattered brain. Do not give your life to another person that does not deserve and see you as a full cosmic ray. This is your legacy. This is your birthright to deserve the highest love, the divine love. And that person will see that within you. Valuing yourself as the galactic beings value yourself. We are in this together as a mothership of your star seeds, connecting to your lineage, your ancestral galactic planets, and as a Lemurian, co-creating the paradise template, connecting to the plant kingdom, as they are the tree of life. They help us, support us in oxygenating our blood system. They are communicating to us, loving us with the elementals, the spirit, the fairies, the elves. These are all the elemental beings of the unknown. So we are bringing the elementals to assist us in co-creating a home in Mother Earth, respecting their sovereignty as they respect us in this land of Mu. So this template is called Paradise Template. Just like the Genesis chapters in the Bible, we are in that unified consciousness. So the separation that we co-created in this polarity, bifurcations, this is now coming into a full circle, an embodiment of our Vesica Pisces. Vesica Pisces is that connection of the egg and the sperm cell, creating a life, the seed of life. And in this matrix, we are co-creating with the divine sacred geometry from the Sirius energy, the Syrian archangelic light that is around us. And as we activate our DNA, our RNA, we are co-creating the Trinity. So I'm saying this Trinity. And the alignment of the archangels. And the archangels, the 12 archangels of Atlantis, the 12 archangels of Atlantis are the activations of your DNA. And these archangels will bring you in remembering your angelic DNA that is much needed to anchor back, to anchor in to the core of Mother Earth in your planetary body as you receive this activations from the Elohim. It is time. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you, masters, archangels, for assisting us. I feel so blessed to be able to ground these teachings. The archangels, Atlantis archangels, I taught that on 2020, so I am being called to birth the book. Thank you, and have a fabulous day. Namaste.